Always a Catch Episode 8. Always a Secret Date is a masterclass in emotional catharsis wrapped in fluttering romance, where the weight of duty, family wounds, and unspoken fears finally yields to the quiet courage of choosing love anyway. The episode opens with Maria's breezy, slightly self-aggrandizing narration over a montage of the previous chaos, bandits, infiltrations, and daring rescues, before sliding into the show's signature playful ED song. It feels like a deliberate exhale after tension, inviting the audience into a lighter yet profoundly intimate chapter. What follows is not mere plot resolution but a tender unraveling of misunderstandings, followed by the sweetest, most awkward secret date that captures the intoxicating thrill and terror of truly seeing someone and being seen. The episode's central theme is emotional safety as the foundation of love. It explores how healing fractured bonds, familial and romantic, creates space for vulnerability. Hidden sub-themes ripple through: the collision of class and personal desire, the terror of public scrutiny versus private joy, and the realization that love isn't just grand gestures but the willingness to carry someone's burdens and still choose them daily. Maria, Mimi, evolves from chaotic, fist-first problem solver to someone consciously stepping into her role with eyes wide open. Her apologies carry genuine remorse, but her defiance when challenged, "This is for self-defense," reveals a core of unapologetic vitality. By the end, her acceptance of Renato's proposal is raw and complete. She lists every sacrifice she's already made, not as complaint but as proof of commitment. Her psychology shines in her mix of insecurity, "I'm nothing compared to the noble ladies," and fierce loyalty. She is the heart of the show, clumsy yet radiant. Prince Renato reveals layers beneath his princely poise. His disguise is comically ineffective, a running gag the show leans into with delightful self-awareness, symbolizing how love makes even the most composed person adorably human. His gentle defense of Maria, his quiet orchestration of justice, and his vulnerable ultimatum on the bridge show a man who understands power's weight and chooses tenderness anyway. The way he sneaks up during her near-harassment scene underscores protective instinct married to deep trust. Supporting characters like Hugo and Veronica provide a parallel mirror. Their arc resolves with Veronica's father confronting his own selfishness, admitting he prioritized the village over her happiness. Hugo's steadfast support and Veronica's quiet strength culminate in a beautiful hand-holding moment that echoes the main couple's growth. The episode begins in the aftermath of the bandit incident. Maria and Raimondo face scrutiny, but Renato and Hugo swiftly pivot to gratitude and protection. The tonal shift from potential punishment to warm absolution is profoundly relieving. When Maria blurts, "I'll do anything," and the princes immediately capitalize, "Did you write that down?" The comedy is sharp but affectionate. It humanizes authority figures as cheeky young men who adore teasing the woman they respect. The investigation reveal about the drug harvesting crops lands with quiet horror, grounded in economic desperation and noble greed. Yet the episode refuses to dwell in darkness. The villagers are cleared, Count Nardi is humanized through his daughter's love, and justice feels measured rather than vengeful. This section masterfully balances stakes with hope. The family reconciliation between Veronica and her father is one of the episode's strongest emotional weights. His tearful apology, "I've forsaken my own daughter's happiness," and Veronica's patient understanding create a healing that feels earned. Maria's gentle advice, "If fists won't solve it, then talk it out," acts as a lovely character callback, showing how her chaotic energy has matured into wisdom. Then the tone lifts into pure romantic comedy as the group enjoys village hospitality. The bread made from local crops becomes a symbol of potential, simple ingredients transformed through care. Hugo and Veronica's future plans, traveling to find new ways to sustain the village, parallel Maria and Renato's own journey into unknown royal responsibilities. The secret date sequence is cinematic perfection. The festival atmosphere bursts with life, stalls, games, food, crowds, contrasting Renato's usual constrained existence. Maria's panic at his conspicuous princely aura, his overflowing princely aura is just too dazzling, is hilarious yet touching. Their shared moments, grilled squid, shooting games, near kisses interrupted by reality, build delicious romantic tension. The alley harassment scene turns from potential danger to reaffirmation of Renato's quiet vigilance and Maria's growing sense of being cherished. The climax on the bridge is devastatingly intimate. Renato lays bare the realities of becoming crown princess. Constant danger, poison testing, public criticism, no turning back. Maria's passionate rebuttal, listing every step she's already taken, is one of the most emotionally intelligent confessions in recent romance anime. Her "I wish to marry you" lands with the weight of full awareness, not naive infatuation. Renato's joy, "I'm the happiest man in the world," followed by the immediate cockblock by his ever-present aide, provides perfect tonal whiplash. Romance and comedy intertwine. intertwined. The pacing is impeccable. Heavy resolution in the first half gives way to luminous, sun-dappled freedom in the second. The festival's setting symbolizes fleeting normalcy and vibrant possibility. Recurring motifs include food as love language, village breads, grilled squid, hands joining, Veronica/Hugo, implied for the leads, and clumsiness as both literal comedy and metaphor for stepping into new identities. The soundtrack likely swells during vulnerable exchanges and twinkles during festival antics, while strategic silences, the bridge conversation, let dialogue breathe. Visual framing probably emphasizes distance versus closeness, crowds separating them, then quiet alleys drawing them together. The family reconciliation, raw, healing, and universally relatable. Maria's proposal acceptance, a masterclass in vulnerable commitment. The festival montage, joyful, flirty, and alive with chemistry. The bridge ultimatum, quietly devastating and profoundly romantic. Viewers might wonder about the drug subplot's sudden resolution. It's clarified that the crops are harmless without specific extraction, and the village lacks equipment, grounding the happy ending in logic. Renato's disguise is intentionally humorous. The narrative winks at the audience through Maria's reactions. The aide's omnipresence is a running joke that underscores royal reality intruding on private moments. No major unresolved mysteries here. The episode ties its threads beautifully while teasing future challenges. Final verdict. Episode 8 of Always a Catch is romance at its most emotionally intelligent. It doesn't shy from the costs of love, duty, family wounds, public eyes, personal inadequacy, but insists that choosing each other anyway is the most powerful act. Maria and Renato feel achingly real in their imperfections and devotion. By the end, you're not just rooting for them, you're emotionally invested in their future, heart fluttering with the same nervous excitement they share. This is the kind of episode that makes you believe in love stories, not the fairy tale kind, but the ones forged in apologies, shared squid, and choosing the terrifying, beautiful unknown together. Lingering long after the credits, it leaves you desperate for the next chapter, whispering the same question Maria and Renato now face. What happens when the secret date becomes forever? A triumph of character-driven storytelling.